Super Kick.
Howard Shy wait, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLone. Like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
What's going on, man? What's your father's nationality? Yeah.
Eritrean.
Eritrean. Okay, cool. I figured. So you believe in the Bible?
I'm not really in the belief game.
What game are you in?
It is what it is.
Okay, what is it?
As the world was laid down.
How was the world laid down?
By the one who laid it down.
Who laid it down?
Inspiration came from outside of this world.
Did it come from God?
It came from a godly place.
It came from a godly place. All right. Where are we at? No. Give me. Let's drop that. You got a preset? You was looking. What was you looking for?
This book is increment of big knowledge.
You said it's a what? Are you on drugs? Is English not your?
It's an increment. I said increment.
Okay.
Increment.
Yeah, I know what increment means.
It's a small piece of vast godly knowledge.
Okay. So let me read you some godly knowledge. Give me Zephaniah 2 and 12.
Can I ask some questions first?
Yeah.
What is your position? You ask me questions. What's your perspective?
I'm about to show you my perspective. Zephaniah 2 and 12.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 12.
Get up.
Ye Ethiopians also.
Ye Ethiopians also. So you're Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Djibouti. They all fall under this. Go ahead.
Ye Ethiopians also. Ye shall be slain by my sword.
That's my position. The Ethiopians are going to get slain by the Most High's sword for what you did under the Babylonian Empire to our people. That's my position. All right. So where we at? Go ahead. You should get Daniel what? What? Precepts? Go ahead.
You know, Ethiopia is like very modern day creation.
Push.
Even that, modern day creation.
No, it's not.
Modern day creation.
Okay, Kawash. That's the ancient way of saying it. That's what your biblical name is.
When we rewind this thing back, me and you have no beef. We're only.
No, we have beef. Your people enslaved my people.
That's
we
right.
do have beef.
Who is my people?
Cushites.
I'm a Cushite?
Yes.
That's what I am?
Yes.
Tell me more about me then.
Okay, you descend from a man named Cush, who descends from a man named Ham. Those are your ancestors. You guys had men like Nimrod. Okay, you had Nebuchadnezzar. You guys had a grand empire. The Lord sent the Persians to come destroy you guys. And that's it. You guys haven't been much since. You guys had a movie, was it Black Hawk Down?
Okay.
Yeah, you guys had that. It was cool. We forgot about it. Since you came up, I mentioned it. That's it. That's like, seriously, you guys don't have a cool history and stuff. You guys talk about Haile Selassie. That guy is not. You like Haile Selassie?
These are all modern day myths. These are all.
Haile Selassie's a myth?
Him coming up, the story that he put forward, the empire,
Yeah.
it was all made up.
Oh, yeah.
So he and his people around, they can advance their cause.
Right, so your people lied about the myth of Haile Selassie to make your guys' selves feel better.
There's not you people. There was these group of people who did what they did.
These group of Ethiopians lied about Haile Selassie to make Ethiopians fall, like basically make them feel better and give them a sense of pride.
Well, no, it was a whole, it was concocted by the British. With this whole situation down there in quote-unquote Ethiopia. They made up the whole descended from Solomon and the whole ethos.
So it's a lie.
Yeah, the group of people that I hail from.
Right.
Hold up, and this is just me being very narrow-minded. This is me being very, very narrow-minded. The people that I come from or hail from, the Eritreans, have a very long break with Ethiopians. These are people who had to come up from nothing, who had to really spill their blood just to even say, I am free and I can call myself an Ethiopian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear that, when I see all that, this is all what I call it, what I understand it as bullshit semantics.
Okay.
Bullshit semantics, right there.
Another
Hold on.
yelling bullshit.
If we go, you have to stop identifying me as that. I didn't come here. I am the Ethiopian, and you know what I'm saying? Did I say that? Are you?
Okay.
Are you
Well, let me address what you say. So your people, Eritreans, excuse me, your Eritreans, you had to fight against the Ethiopians to, call yourselves free, right? Well, here's why we have beef. Because my people are in a country that we built up off our blood, sweat, and tears, and we're still not free in this country. But you guys get to fly over on a plane and make all kind of money in our neighborhoods, in a country that we built up. That's why we have beef. You know why we have beef? You got them damn African hair braiding spots, charge $50 for some of the worst cornrows I've ever seen in my life. That's why we have beef. Right? So that's why we have beef. We built this country. You guys flew over here. And you guys prosper more in a country that my people built. And you guys start calling us, what it calls, Kafa? Akata. Start calling us cotton pickers. That's what your people do. Right? So that's why we have beef. And it is what it is. Your people enslave my people. Who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is coming back to enslave yours. And that's just what it is. What goes around comes around. So you keep giving us, and your people keep giving us these horrible prices for horrible cornrows, and just see where it gets you. Where you at? 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Ain't no timeout. You ain't even in the game, bro. Ain't no timeout. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
So it's a righteous thing with God to recompense the wickedness that your people have done to my people. If a so-called, how do Eritreans speak about African Americans, so-called African Americans? They don't speak very highly of them, do they? And don't you lie.
They observe what they observe with their eyes.
What do they observe? What do they say they observe?
And they have narrow minds. They come from their conditions.
What? You guys ought to have some pretty wide minds with your foreheads. I knew you were Eritrean before you came up here. So that's a testimony against you and your people. Where are we at?
You make no sense. Why are you attacking me? I came
People been attacking me. You attacked me financially last week. Okay? Give me some $50 for these sorry ass cornrows, man.
Respond to that. Go to your neighborhood. Go to your who have you identified with?
All right, where we at?
Ask her, can I have some cornrows?
Okay, let's sit on that. You got something? Okay, read that. No, Ezekiel 39 and 10.
You should be teaching me something. Let me come out and let me put out a real voice. It's called unity. It's called using godly knowledge. It's called using godly knowledge to not come here and put me down, not laugh in my face. What type of man is that who laughs in another man's face?
Unity, man. Unity.
What man comes in another man's face and laughs at me?
I'll tell you what, man.
Please teach me something.
I'll explain it to you. There is no. Matter of fact, give me Genesis 10.
Bring me wisdom.
Hassan, where you going?
I don't laugh at you. What's the point in that shit? Come on, man.
What's wrong with me laughing? You got a problem with me laughing?
What's the point of it? What's the point of it?
It's called humor. It's good for you to laugh. You know that, right? It's good for people to laugh. It's healthy to laugh.
I don't step on you.
Give me Genesis 11. You have stepped on me. Your people step on my people every day. Eritreans, East Africans in general, step on my people every day, brother. Economically. He just explained it to you.
I think you're just trying to agitate me for
No,
this.
I don't want to agitate you. We don't want to agitate you. We're not here to preach unity. Unity has, you know what unity is? You guys say unity, but you don't mean unity. You guys want to be able to freely come and economically oppress our people. It's what you do.
Tell me the story. Here's the story for you. Here's my
Get
father.
Genesis 11.
Here's my father. He comes here with what? $0.
Oh, I know the story.
Time out. There's the story.
$0. Why did he come here?
He wanted to break bread, and you know what he did? I'm gonna bust it down. Put the camera on him. Came here with $0.
Hey, how did he come here? How did he come here with $0?
And he put his back pocket up.
You know how much money it costs?
He didn't go after the white.
He had $0.
He didn't come after the white man. He didn't come after the black man. He didn't come after no man. He was. You know what his last name is?
What?
Let me tell you what his last name
Tell
is.
me.
The goose nigger. He was another nigger taking steps on these hard lands, and he got his. He didn't come after you, nobody else. And that's the story of.
How did he get his?
That's the story of many.
How did he get his? he picked grass? He picked grass and put it in his pocket?
I'm giving you demonstrations that he
No,
got it.
I want to know particularly what he did.
He got it.
How?
He played a game called capitalism. This is all the
Oh, there we go. He played a game called capitalism.
He played the game and he got here.
And capitalism is about what?
I only
and
make
who
that
loses
point.
in capitalism?
I only make that
Who
point.
loses in capitalism? The people, the poor, right? That's who loses in capitalism. That's who gets preyed upon. Who are the poorest people in this country?
Pick it out.
Thank you for proving our point. Now, we don't want to hear about your unity, because the unity is fake. Everybody just wants to unite and oppress niggas and spicks. That's what the unity is about. Read that. This ain't the first time your people have preached pseudo-unity. Read.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that
Where is this language? This is where the Amharic language comes from, the language is talking about now. Read.
and they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there.
And they lived there in Shinar. Where is that? Iraq. So the Arab running around Iraq, your people were in Iraq and Yemen and all that way before that man was, right? Read.
And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar.
Nimrod.
Verse Genesis 10 and 8. And Cush begat Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the
Kush, that's your people. That's where you come from, Kush. And Nimrod began to be a mighty man. He built a mighty empire. We're reading about it. Read.
He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, whereof it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord.
Now go back to 11. Show how they want everybody to be one people.
It says, Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. And they said, Go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. Verse 6. It says, And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one.
The people are what?
One.
It's unity. This is your people's idea to unify. But people are one. Read.
And they all have one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and therefore confound their language.
God said no unity. Confound their language. I want people to talk different. Read.
That they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth.
The Lord said no unity. So when your people have been preaching unity since Genesis, and God has been against that pseudo-unity that your people have been about, man. It's not no wonder, right? Our people have been destroyed. We're done dealing with y'all, man. We're done dealing with the Asians, the Arabs, the white men. We're done. We're dealing with us, man.
That's right.
That's who we're dealing with, right? So I don't want to hear about your pops coming over here and playing the capitalist game. You know, because you know who lost? We lost. Well, you won.
Did he attack you? Did he attack anybody? When I say he came over here to play the game,
Capitalism is an attack.
he came out here to better himself. You know what I'm saying?
But why didn't he better Eritrea?
It was in a state of war. It was in a state of flux.
Hey, guess what?
He was in his ego. He wanted the good life.
if you want us, that's what. Let me tell you something. If you want us, we're in a state of war. Where you live in a good life, we're at war.
That's right.
Ain't that something? Well, and I'm gonna tell you what's cold, right? How many Ethiopians is getting shot and Eritreans and Somalis get shot and killed by cops?
There's a lot of terror over there. But I'm not
No,
here.
I'm talking about the white cops, not what y'all do to each other. That's y'all business. I'm talking about in America. That's not happening, right? You know what's crazy? We all brown, right? Y'all different shades of brown the same way we are, right? But why is it that we get shot down by the police and y'all don't?
Get out.
Because it's not about a skin color. It's about we are God's chosen people. And that's why all of you nations pray upon us. Psalms 83. All of you nations pray upon us because we're God's chosen. Give me the pray the part of not. Give me that first, Bible Bishop. The pray the part of not. What is that, Micah? The pray the part of not. Matter of fact, get Jeremiah 30 and 16. We go there. That works as well. Right? Because that's all that's going on, man. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all that prey upon thee,
All that what?
prey upon thee,
Y'all are part of the people that pray upon us. All that pray upon us, read.
will I give for a prey.
We're going to pray upon y'all soon. That's what's happening. All these nations, all you people, y'all, the Arabs, the white man, we're going to pray upon y'all soon. We the super, didn't Hillary Clinton call us the super predators? They didn't call you the super predator, they called us the super predators. You know why that is? Because we getting ready to prey upon those that have been preying upon us.
That's right.
Right? By the power of God.
Fine.
You see that?
That's right.
That's what's getting ready to happen in the earth. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 39:10. So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest. For they shall burn their weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoiled them, and those that rob those that robbed them.
Rob us in capitalism, we're gonna rob you. But not in a capitalistic game. We're just gonna go and take what you have. And it's gonna be ours. That's what's coming in this earth. A regime change in this earth. There was a time where your people were the greatest people in earth and ruled it, right? You know about that time. Great kingdoms coming out of East Africa. Guess what? That ended. The white man, he's got a great kingdom now. That's going to end. But our kingdom is not going to end. Read. That's what we can understand from godly knowledge and godly wisdom. That's the knowledge that comes from a godly place, brother. Psalms 83.
Oh, 83? Psalm chapter 83, verse 2. Verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy hidden.
There's a crafty counsel against us. That's why Eritreans, and Ethiopians, and Somalians, and Arabs, and Chinese, and Persians, you come to this country. They're a part of a conspiracy against the hidden ones of God. Those that have been called different names, black, Hispanic, Native American, nigger, spick, all these names they call us. That's how we're hidden. Our true identity has been hidden and withheld from us. We are the Israelites. Read.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That's what it's about. That's why you got Ethiopians going around calling themselves what? Beta Israel. You know about Beta Israel, right? The Falasha Jews. They're a part of this great conspiracy to steal our identity from us right along with the white man. They're not the Jews over there, the Beta Israel, the Falasha Jews. We're the real Jews.
That's right.
Let me tell you something about your people, right? Your people that are in Israel, that live in Israel, when our people go over there, when we travel over there, you know what? They give us more hell. They give us more dirty looks. They hate us more than the white people do over there. Why is that? Can you explain? Tell me.
Collectively, we find ourselves in a sickened state. Collectively, we find ourselves in a sickened state to where you go over there and you receive this treatment and you receive this energy. In my life, as I walk this planet, I encounter things that make me go, dang, why? The time, the now, it's very sick, it's very polluted. My explanation.
It's just polluted, it's sick. I think you're right. It is polluted and sick. It is polluted and sick. I'll give it to you.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm speaking to you seriously. Like when I made that statement, I literally made that sincerely, right?
I believe it.
For real. And I seen that you like laugh back at me to just totally dismiss it. And I'm just wondering why this can't be like you teaching me something and maybe I'm just gaining some knowledge.
We are teaching you.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
We're teaching you how we feel collectively. Remember collectively?
Hold on.
That laugh
that question.
that you feel individually, this is how we feel collectively.
So why is my point of view like
we're teaching you. We're teaching you. We're making you feel the pain that our people feel, like a joke. You see what I'm saying? You can't learn from. See, if you were really a master student, you would learn from that. But when somebody does that to you, you would take that as a learning experience. You would hear what we're talking about, the gripes that we have about the oppression of our people and atrocities committed against our people, and you will understand that we just want you to feel how we felt. Is that the worst thing? We want you to empathize with us.
I am.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hold up, let me get my foot in the grass, baby. I'm here with you. Folks, I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
Listen, you're here with us, but you're gonna be here soon, and we're gonna be there soon. Right? Okay. Yourself.
Accept that, man. Like, you want awareness. It's not the vibe with
Hey, listen, and here's what you need to be made aware of. These people are the Israelites according to the Bible. There's Israelites that's over there in your land too. A little bit of them.
That's the worst thing you can do to another man is laugh at him in response. And I'm just saying, I'm saying respect. All evil men, you engage with other people, and it's like laughing at you after you.
It's happened. Hey, listen, it's happened.
That just make you go.
No. Here's the thing, brother. I got enough self-esteem where it doesn't affect me that much, brother. I got self-esteem, you know. I've been doing this for a long time, about 10 years now. There's nothing that anybody's gonna say. It's just going. I'm just hurt now. Damn, you just laughed at. We get laughed at. We get stuff thrown at us. We get threatened with violence. But this is an everyday thing for us, man. All right, you just gotta, you know what I mean, toughen up that nice Kushite skin, brother. Go ahead. Ethiopian change your skin. Go ahead.
Proverbs 126. I will also laugh at your calamity.
See that God gonna laugh at people's calamity, right, Reed?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, that's the Lord. Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
That's what's the real laugh. We just laughing at something you said. What about laughing at calamity and destruction? Read.
When distress and anguish come upon you.
Like, who seen that lady who was calling people niggers, went viral, and then she got hit by a fire truck and died? We laugh at that. Yeah, that's funny to us. I can't wait. That's hilarious. I want to play it again. Play it again. Okay? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 13 and 23.
What is his name? This brother's name? This guy's name? His name is Kush.
Oh, okay. Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin?
Right? Can the Kushite change his skin, right?
Or the leopard his spots?
You gotta toughen that skin up, man, but you might not be able to. According to scripture. Alright? Your skin's gonna stay soft, supple, retreat. See what I'm saying?
Question.
Go ahead.
What's my relationship to you?
What's your relationship to me? You're a Kushite.
As you understand.
You're a Kushite, I'm an Israelite. We're different people. In times past, your people enslaved my people. In times past, my people went to war with your people. That's our relationship. Right? That's it. Now, I know you had rejected the term Ethiopian for political wise. Number one, nobody's Ethiopian. Right? What does Ethiopian mean? It's a Greek word for burnt face. Nobody's actually Ethiopian. That's what it translated as, right? The ancient name for y'all is Kush. The ancient language y'all spoke is Amharic. You see what I'm saying? Then things evolved. Now you got different tribes, and you guys section yourselves off from each other, right? El Salvadorians and what's right next to El Salvador? Honduras? Yeah, El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, they could call each other different. That was all one empire at one time, though. But now they're sectioned off. That's due to the white man bringing in politics. The Italian man came over there and did y'all a disservice and spread misinformation amongst you. See what I'm saying? That's what he does. He does that to our people. That's why you got El Salvador and Honduras and Costa Rica and all in Panama. That's the white man spread misinformation in that place. That's how you got Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Who came down there? The Dominican friars. And spread disinformation amongst the indigenous and the Negro. Right? Go ahead.
2 Chronicles chapter 14, verse 8. And I'm sorry, verse 9. And there came out against them Zerah, the Ethiopian.
Kushite.
Yeah.
This might be him.
Might be him. With an host of 1,000,000.
You got a million.
A million Ethiopians. And 300 chariots, and came unto Marashah. Then Asa went out against him, king of Judah. They set the battle in array in the valley of Zephatah at Marshah. And Asa cried unto the Lord his God, and said, Lord, it is nothing with thee to help, whether with many or with them that have no power. It's nothing, Lord, for you to kill these million Ethiopians. Help us, O Lord, our God, for we rest on thee, and in thy name we go against this multitude. O Lord, thou art God, thou art our God, let no man prevail against thee. So the Lord smote the Ethiopians before Asa.
See that again. Y'all get y'all ass whooped in this Bible, man. What's up? What's your question?
As you understand it, what is the fate of the group that you say I belong to?
What is your fate? I'm gonna tell you your fate. It's very simple.
As you understand it,
The group that I understand you. Okay. So your fate is simple, along with the fate of all the nations outside of Israel, is to serve Israel for 1,000 years.
That's right.
And after that, you get to go back to your land, have your own sovereignty. You just gotta, there's just gotta be tributaries to us.
That's right.
Right? 1,000 years of servitude, right? And then you go back to your land and you have your own setup, right? But you're gonna worship our God.
That's right.
You're gonna follow our law. That's the fate. That's it. Not too bad. Not too bad. You guys get to live. There's one group of people that don't get to live. You guess who that is? Give me a guess on the group of people that don't get to live. See if you win the grand prize or not. Who do you think God just said, these people, they gotta go? He's considering. See, he thinks it's Ethiopians. That's what he thinks. He hates them Ethiopians. He thinks, listen, he don't like Ethiopians. That's why he rejected that. I can see it. He don't like the Ethiopian man. Ain't that something?
I'm past that. I'm past that. I see the game. I see the jig.
Was there was a part of you that there was a time where you really couldn't stand them, though, huh?
When I read the history, when I see, when I hear, when I read all the pain, when I go, why did this have to happen? Makes me feel feelings, but I go, hold up, and step back.
And you understand there was a game played to divide you guys?
There's always going to be power moves or power games amongst niggas on the planet. And some niggas over there just felt like they didn't have the vision to unite, prosper. They wanted to do this.
I'm with you. So what people you think God is going to get rid of?
My humble heart says that, that knowledge is closed off to me.
Okay, all right.
That's what my humble heart says.
I'm going to give you the knowledge. Obadiah 1:18, we'll close on this.
Bring it out! Bring it out! About what's coming in the future.
Okay.
So I'm not going to come out here and say, it's this, it's that, it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that.
Okay.
Because that's what my humble heart says.
I'm with you. I respect your humble heart. I'm going to read it to you out of the increment of godly wisdom and knowledge. Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
As extermination, that's the people that's going to cease from existence. Don't say that about the house of Kush or this. So just like y'all got an ancient name of Kush, we have an ancient name of Israel, everybody got ancient names. The ancient name for the white man is Esau or Edom. Those are the people that are going to be exterminated. With that, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
SICARRI.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother, Chief Priest Alazar Lawyer, aka the Gorilla Hebrew. And I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Gorilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another Sicarii business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsicari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.